Hi guys, I'll just wait a few more seconds. Hi guys, right, we'll just get started then. For those that you don't know me, my name's Natalie and I am the dyer and overall boss of Red Robin Yarns along with my husband. So we are based in North Lanarkshire in Scotland and we're a family run business, and I think it's best if we just get started on some of the yarn. Apologies as well, I am suffering with a pulled muscle in my rib cage, so hence why I'm sitting down and I've got all the yarn in front of me, but I've got a couple of friends here today, so if I need any help they'll be more than happy to help me. So first things first, I'm going to just dive into the colourways that were released on Instagram this week, so some of the new colourways. So this one here, this is on Yak, and this colourway is called Peacock, and you probably can't see it on the phone, but it's got beautiful deep greens and blues, and I was inspired by some peacock feathers that we got for my living room when we decorated last year. And it's got a beautiful kind of iridescent look to it, and it's really, really soft. The next colourway we're going to talk about is Sea Breeze, and that's available on Merino Singles, Surrey Silk and Merino DK. So you've got the three there together, and that's a beautiful kind of aqua blue with the darker aqua speckles. The speckles you see on the Merino, but it's more shown in flashes on the Surrey Silk there. And that's a Sea Breeze. The next one is Applejack, again on Merino Singles, DK and Surrey Silk. You've got the Applejack green with the darker kind of green speckles throughout. And I'm not usually a green person, but I absolutely love this. It's so bright and vibrant, really spring orientated. Some of the yarn I've pulled today as well, this set here. So this is a fade set, so I'll just put them all together. So nice pinks and purples. So you've got the darker purple on the left, as you see it over here. I think it's the left, and then gradually getting lighter to the soft pink with the lilac there. Which is absolutely lovely, beautiful colours, and that's on standard sock, which is your merino and nylon on them. So the pattern, the shawls behind me, the top one is the Six Wives shawl, and that is by Potter and Bloom. That's available in a knitting and a crochet pattern, which is pretty unusual for a designer to release the two kind of patterns for both knitters and crocheters. So there we have, this is the blush set, so it's kind of flamingo kisses, so it's like a salmon pink with like darker like raspberry pink speckles, and then the salmon pink in the Surrey Silk. But also you could potentially use sherbet there on Merino Singles and the Surrey Silk, or you can actually swap the sherbet out for either the peppermint or peachy bum there, just to kind of contrast the two. But it's that's the Birds of the Feather shawl, and that one is by Andrea Mary. So that's the sets there for the Birds of the Feather, which is the bottom one, and you'll see there you've got the sock yarn, the 4-ply yarn there with the lace in between. and it's a beautiful knit, and it's quite a versatile knit where you can wear it on a summer's evening or a winter knit. It's so nice, it's beautiful. The top one that I said was the 6 wife shawl knitted and crocheted. The set that we've got available is the pastels, and they're the macarons set, and you've got peach, lemon, like a minty green, a light blue, a light pink, a lilac and a grey, and then that's paired with the Valkyrie light grey colourway, and those are all on a standard sock, and you can buy them as individuals or as a set, which I think is really nice and spring themed. The next one here, this is Retro Snow, and you'll see the blues and the like vibrant yellows and the reds, and I've knitted up some socks in that colourway, and I absolutely love them, and I've knitted them as a sample, but I'm desperate to get them on my feet. I absolutely love them. I just like how vibrant they are and how the speckles work through when it's knitted. The next thing we've got, now this was knitted by a friend of mine, and this is the Poncho by Storey, and you can see, I don't know if you can see there, but there's like little bobbles knitted in it, and this is knitted in our DK in the buff, and it's a cashmere natural grey baby alpaca and silk. It is so soft, and it's such a beautiful natural grey. There's no dye on there, and it's just so squishy. It's absolutely stunning. And I knit a jumper by Sari Nordland, and this is the Hour pullover. So that's in the same in the buff colourway, but I just added some little beads to the rib and to the cuff. I would have wore this today, but we have unpredictable weather in Scotland, and we're in a bit of a heat wave, so it's far too warm to wear a sweater. The colourway that's just been released as well, this is called Spring Bouquet, again on standard sock. It's beautiful lilacs, blues and pinks, and then my wonderful assistant is going to show you the Peacock row counter. This was inspired by the colourway Peacock that I mentioned on Yak, and this is a good progress keeper when you're knitting, just to keep an idea of what row you are, so you can stick your knitting down and go make a cup of tea or whatever. So we've got it in Peacock, and we have it also in a honeybee set. They're both on the gold metal, just the numbers different colours. So on the Peacock it's black, and on the bee it's white with the gold. And then we have a set of stitch markers called Afternoon Tea, and there's like a cake stand, a mug, a tea bag, a cake, and a teapot on that stitch marker set. They've proven to be really popular. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is the advent calendar. So that is available. You either get, there's a choice of two. You can have it on 4-ply Donegal Nep or Merino DK, and then you've got a further 2 options on both bases, which is you either get 25 mini skeins or 24 mini skeins with 100 gram. Both and all options are available to pay in full or pay a deposit and then pay an additional 5 months instalments. You're sent an invoice at the start of the month, and you've got 7 days to pay it, so it kind of suits everybody's pay date. And my advent will be on a fade. I absolutely love Donegal Nep, so there's lots in the shop. So there's 2 different types of Donegal Nep. You've got the multicoloured, which has kind of the blues and the yellows and the reds in there. and I have that available on the grey, wattle, pink, lilac, cobalt, and blue. And they're in the shop, they're called the fairy lights, just to pick up on the different colours that run through the yarn. So yes, you've got all these on the multicoloured net, so they're called the fairy lights. And then the Advent will be the more neutral, natural net, so it's kind of like your browns and your dark browns, and you know, maybe kind of creamy net running through the yarn. So this one here, that is saffron on the 4-ply Donegal net, and then this one here is on honeycomb on the Donegal net. I'm currently knitting with the honeycomb held together with honeycomb in Storey silk. I'm knitting the Friday slip over vest by Petite Knits, and it's absolutely stunning knit up. It just gives a more natural appearance, like the fleck appearance, compared to the speckles and things like that. It's just more natural. So the Advent is available on the website. You have until the end of April if you want to take advantage of the instalments, and then pay in full is available, but they will be taken off once the numbers are released. So to avoid disappointment, I would urge you to have a look, and if it's for you, order it as soon as you can to save you missing out. Are there any questions at all? No? One of the most popular things in the shop that we do as well is the Mystery Sock Club. That's run every month, and in the sock club you would get your 100-gram sock yarn plus a contrasting mini skein. You get some edible goodies, some drinkable goodies, and it's really, really popular. And it's just for I think people like it because you've got the mystery of not knowing what yarn you get. So like I say, I'm not a really big green yarn person, but if you know, you tend not to buy the type of yarn that you always tend to stick with the same colourways. Like me, it's mustard, but with a mystery sock you kind of pushes your boundaries, and you get to kind of knit with other colours, and I think it's really interesting. And like I say, it's really, really popular, and the goodies are fantastic. We've had like stitch markers in there, we've had homemade fudge from a local fudge maker in Glasgow. We've had sock stitch markers like progress keepers. There's just lots of things. So every month it's completely different, so you wouldn't get the same thing the following month. So yeah, so just to reiterate, we've got the top one is the 6-wife shawl, that's knitted and crocheted, that I got them mixed up this morning, earlier on, and that is, with the set we've got is the macaroons and the Valkyrie, and the 6-wife shawls by Potter and Bloom, and then the bottom one is Andrea Mowry, and it is the Birds of the Feather, and you can see how wispy it is because you can see your hand underneath the Surrey silk there, and you have that's the one there, or you've got that one together, or you could make it a bit more brighter and choose one of those. But there's lots of Surrey silk and lots of sock weight yarns on the website that you can have a look at and make your own pairing. Okay, so that's me. So thank you for watching. If you've got any questions or watching this after the fact, you can find me on Instagram or Facebook, or you can drop me a message on the website if you've got any questions. if you have any questions about the Advent, or would just like to chat to make sure it's right for you, just drop me a message. But thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and I hope you're enjoying the weather. Speak to you soon. Bye.